Hello, welcome to another The Altar stream. Today we are still going to try to survive and make more altars. So let's start the game and let's see how it goes. Day 31.
Hey man,
Go to
can we
leave
talk?
now. I know I made a mistake because I don't have wood.
And?
Okay, what's happening here?
You wanted to talk? Yeah man, I wanted to thank you. Feels good to finally have a decent meal.
That's great. How many hours? Nice. Make it quicker. Great. Go to the miner.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
This is mining. Yep. Kitchen. Okay. What do you want now?
So, what do you got for me? An invention I'm particularly proud of.
Okay.
The Luminator.
And what is that?
You mean a flashlight? You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane. It's not just a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
To get away. Okay, let's go to investigate
I'd
them.
like to investigate them more. Now you'll be able to do it.
He likes it.
Okay. How? Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them.
Okay.
I've used his observations to create my Luminator so it can reveal elements of the integral hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application. It can help to eliminate distortions.
Okay, that's great. Okay, you mean destroy
You mean
them?
destroy them for
or
good? I'm just giving you a tool.
Make them
You
disappear from
decide
now.
how to use it. You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. Now, with the Luminator, they should become much more visible to you. Focusing the Luminator's light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
Damn,
Okay.
that does sound promising.
Indeed. Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight. Given the circumstances,
this now?
you're doing quite well.
I put an illuminator. 20 metals. Some food. Contemplation room, okay. Gym.
Should I resolve this?
Story, okay. Well, okay. Should feel better.
Are you calmer now with the new filtering system and everything?
I think so. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure if it wasn't just me being paranoid.
You
Even
probably
if it
were, but
was,
still better to do it.
Guess it didn't hurt, right?
You showed initiative. Okay, let's
That's
do
okay.
this one.
You showed initiative, and, initiative. Sounds like some corporate bullshit,
Lesson security.
but I
That's
appreciate
great.
it.
Okay, still not enough resources. Can go out now.
Howdy.
And let's get out from this place. Now. Video more. Maybe we'll do it a lot later.
Done. Should I take care of this now? Okay. Let's go there. Let's see what is. Doing the internal trail. Go down the mother trail.
Huh. Incredible. Let's see where this leads.
That's how it looks like. Here, planetary samples are rare and available resource used for advanced research. Right. Lab and let's clear the lab. And advertisements.
I have something for you. I used the illuminator on one of those strange areas on the surface, and it revealed some sort of plants, but not real living plants. More like a projection of another dimension that became visible to me. Keep going. I followed their path and found something that could have been their core. And when I used the illuminator on it, I found some interesting specimens. Really? Specimens from the interval. Did you secure them properly?
Maybe, don't know.
Of course. I have to take them to my lab immediately. Let me study them thoroughly. Jan, this is beyond my wildest dreams. A whole new area of research wide open before me. Before us.
Okay. New research. Okay. That's great. Normale Schild. Quick crafting. Okay. Advanced and rich metal outpost. Okay. Large storage. This. Plus 1. Okay. 3 days to sunrise, so let's move. Okay. Not enough storage. At 25. Radiation. Great. No. Finish Act 1. Moving again. Journey
Proper nutrition of your crew during the time is essential. Supplies can be prepared.
to
Man, I'm telling you.
what they're arguing about.
Hey, what's going on? What are you arguing about? We got together to celebrate our progress, but it looks like we've reached the limits of a constructive discussion regarding our different views
We
on...
can't agree on the playlist. I say nothing
Okay.
beats good old rock and roll, but it seems our tastes got pretty rotten in some branches. Rotten is good. grunge is good. If you ask me, we should get us some turntables and launch a proper set. Turn this place into a club.
You might not have noticed, but I was trying to make a point. If you really have to listen to music now, pick something we can focus to and think about the challenges ahead. Ever heard of a surgeon celebrating while the patient is still on the operating table?
Yada, yada, yada. I bet
Can't
your
agree
taste in
what
music is
music to
just
play.
about as fresh as that patient.
That's because your narrow mind will never grasp the beauty of AI-fueled synth jazz.
Yeah, I feel
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Let's not kill ourselves
really
over
different
a
taste
stupid
in
party
music.
Playlist, please. You never said what you'd want to hear.
okay. Let's go with this. I don't think all of them will like it.
I'm not so sure we should be celebrating yet. Thank you. Unbefriggin-leavable. Look,
Indeed it is.
there's definitely one thing we have in common. We are very emotional about a party playlist. Of course we are. Yeah, I just realized something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all start out playing with Frickle Pickle? Oh my word. Just as I was fighting so hard to get that memory out of my mind. The very mention
You
of
have
that
remembered.
ludicrous name makes me want to die of humiliation. Come on, it was a high school rock band. It had to be cringy to be authentic. Hey, remember that gig we had in a shed and the electricity died and we ended up moving to a total stranger's house for an epic after party?
And thank goodness that joke of a band broke up when everyone went away to college.
Speak for yourself. I got together with the guys several years later and we jammed on the weekends. Some good tunes we played too. And to think it all started with Uncle Martin's guitar.
He wasn't exactly a perfect teacher, unless you wanted to learn how to chug a bottle of beer in under 5 seconds.
That's because he was a musician, not a babysitter.
Okay.
Remember the first thing he made us play? Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
The bus was trying to find his way back out.
Down came the rain, washed the fucker out.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that.
I wonder if we'd even remember how to play that simple tune.
It wasn't that.
I haven't touched a guitar in ages. Really? Oh, I never gave up jamming with the Freckles. Well, not until the accident. Tinkering with synth loops was more of my thing.
Luckily, we're not here to perform music.
Well, we can
You know
create a
what?
band.
You're right. We should definitely do it. You really are a genius. I bet we could write a song Uncle Martin would dig. All we need is a guitar. You up to it?
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you,
How are
we
ya?
need it.
At least I can't.
And I'm telling you, this is the
do
least
anything
important of our
on memory,
priorities.
didn't know. Make food. No. Guitar.
Evacuation functionality.
Do it.
Safe for evacuation.
What's calling? What's that?
Jan, this is Maxwell. I have good news.
Okay, what? All
I
the
managed
good
to get
news.
your rescue team airborne.
Okay. I've made progress.
Glad to
too.
hear it. I've made progress too.
Well done. And how is your cargo?
The Rapidium is fine.
Rapidium? It's safe, don't worry.
Good. And your altars? Are there many of them?
I'm trying to keep their numbers limited.
I'm
not
trying
really.
to keep their number limited.
Of course. I'm sure it's a challenging experience every time, but you mustn't be afraid to do anything that can increase your
I need
chances,
to
Jan.
make botanist as fast as I
You
can.
should know I've been busy too. Testing the waters, as they say, about the possible fate of your potential crew after you come back.
Okay, and what
You
to
mean
learn?
you still haven't told anyone?
It's too early, Jan.
Why?
There's one thing you need to understand about those people. No one makes it to the board of a corporation for being nice. It's an award you get for putting the interests of stakeholders before anything else. Which boils down to being a passive opportunist with no moral
I
center.
don't know what will happen to them. But my alters are in their interest.
I don't get it. My altars are in the interest of the corporation. I had to make them to bring back Rapidium, right?
Yes, but they're also a liability. Imagine an uncontrolled leak to the public. Moral outrage on socials, competition taking over the narrative. Heads would have to fall, Rapidium or not. No. No, we don't want them to panic.
So what do you plan to do? And whose interest are you
And
protecting?
whose interest are you protecting? What are you hiding, Maxwell?
You got me there, Jan. I am hiding something quite embarrassing.
What is that?
An idealistic dream.
What about?
Would you laugh if I told you I believe we can change the face of the world? Like depleting resources, insufficient food production, they're just symptoms. We could get to the cause.
What's the cause? Oh,
How?
Think, Jan. You can see it clearly now. The truth about life. Because what is it really? Nothing but a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
And you think
Once-
this is it?
use
Well-
Rapidium for that?
Ever since I learned about your discovery, I keep thinking about Rapidium as the opportunity for us to stop being slaves to chaos. That is why, contrary to the members of the board, I will sacrifice everything to protect your mission.
Okay. Good to have somebody on my
Feels good to
side.
have somebody on my side.
Thank you for your trust. Let me tell you something in return about myself. You see, a career in management wasn't always what I had in mind for myself. I used to be a geneticist, preoccupied by scientific work,
Yeah.
exciting, promising experiments.
So, the old research Lucas dug up.
Belong to
Yes.
him, okay.
It was mine.
You were responsible for all this. The mine records, the branching.
It's never just one person, Jan. But yes, I was in charge of that project.
Okay. Who commissioned these experiments? What did you want to achieve? Okay, what did you want to
What
achieve?
did you
Let's go
want
with
to
this one.
achieve?
I can't say any more. I'm sorry. Not now. Not on this connection. For the very same reasons I had to discontinue my work. And this is where it gets tricky. Because if anyone from the board finds out what we've done together, they could get the wrong idea. If you know what I mean.
I know. Okay, I get it.
Okay. I get it.
So it's just between me and you. And I have to warn you, it may get harder for you.
Harder? How?
Well, there might come a moment when the interest of your alters, at least some of them, will differ significantly from yours.
Are you trying to scare me?
Okay, and what do
I
we
just
need
want
to
you to
do?
prepare.
For what?
Tough decisions.
Rebellion.
That's very cryptic.
Well, it's the best I can do. Remember, we're both in uncharted territory. Lucas is working on establishing the most convenient rendezvous point. He'll dispatch the coordinates to you as soon as he's found a good location.
Okay.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Take care,
No
Jan.
problems with getting
It's
there.
going well. Just keep it up, and you'll be proud of yourself.
Outside in the kitchen. Get everyone here. Let's play some
Okay.
guitar.
I've got us a guitar. Now, what do we want to play?
How about something from our old repertoire? We had a few hits up our sleeves.
For crying out loud, can't you just let it go? Do you really want to sing something a 16-year-old version of yourself wrote?
Well, he definitely wants to do
People
it.
liked our lyrics, but yeah, I guess they didn't age well. We had some sick tunes. How about this? We could use one of our old tunes, but come up with new lyrics, something fresh and relatable to, well, our audience.
And by audience, you mean?
Everyone here?
Us, obviously. Let's write about us. What do you think, Jan?
Okay. Sounds good.
like it.
Let's try it.
Let's get down to it. That's the spirit.
And what exactly would you write about?
Like I said, something relatable. We should write about us, our crew. What unites us, what divides us. Right. We could have a few verses about things we lost along the way. And I could sing something about things we really want to get back from the bottom of my heart, you know? Sounds like a plan. I'll take the first verse. You, Brainiac?
What about me?
What would you like to sing about?
What's your subject of choice?
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
No, we are.
Nope. We're in this together.
Fine. Give me the shortest part.
And what'll you sing about?
Quantum mechanics? What else? Let's add some meaning to this pointless activity.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Jan, your turn. You take the second verse. What are you gonna sing about?
The road ahead of us. Okay, let's go.
I could sing about the challenges that lie ahead of us.
Yeah, expect the unexpected. You could start with something like, looking at the path ahead.
Ready for its twists and turns.
I'm ready for its twists and turns.
Yeah, but I'm no longer left all by myself.
Now the future makes no sense. I know I'm with my friend. Okay, let's go with this one.
know I'm in it with my friends.
All right, looks like we've got it. Oh, sweet.
Let's just get this over with.
Come on, even you can take the stick out of your ass once in a while.
Okay, here goes.
Growing up apart, we shared surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Things never said.
in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Looking at the path ahead, I'm ready for its twists and turns, but I'm no longer left all by myself. I know I'm in it with my friends. Things that we lost, the personal cost, are they really gone forever? We're not gonna fail, we need to prevail and sail together. And though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if they were never truly gone? If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Oh, if I could take us somewhere now, let us win this race against the sun and find a place where we could hide tonight.
That wasn't that bad. They got better at making a lyric.
Look at this beauty. Did we stop again? Are we there already?
Probably not yet.
The base seems to be a bit wobbly. Are you sure we're not moving? More like alcohol intoxication has wreaked havoc on your vestibular system.
Probably.
My what? We're not moving. Something has to be blocking our way again. The navigation readings are curious. Curious? In what way?
To get out
I
and
don't
look
know
around.
exactly, but something's distorting them.
Another anomaly.
Okay. Nothing cures a hangover like taking a walk. Wanna go and check that thing out, Jan?
Well, I need to go. Act 2. Oh, it's far away. The great anomaly. Okay. They arrived
Hey.
at the party.
You feeling alright? Oh, man. Don't ask. It's always the same. I had so much fun last night. Then, boom. Fucking anxiety kicks in. Don't happen to have any chamomile on you?
No.
Hey, man.
Refiner. What do you want
Hey
to
there.
discuss?
You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. I've been thinking about the branching thing. It's so confusing.
Well, it is.
Tell me about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, you know, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging?
Well,
It
it's
doesn't
based
make
on
much sense.
My body. technology isn't there yet, I guess.
Huh. I guess the technology isn't quite there yet. Maybe recreating a body different than the original is just complicated. I mean, all the medical issues, the rate of cell aging, that kind of stuff. To be honest, I don't know shit about how this thing works. Well, would feel
Manufacturing
good to
division
be
degrees?
compatible with my outside wrapping. Huh. I never looked at it that way. I know, and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man. Why'd you let it become so neglected?
I couldn't bother to make the effort. Let's try this
Guess
one.
I just couldn't be bothered to make the effort. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was?
Definitely.
Well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. You know, after Mom died, I decided to stay there, and for a while it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You could laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out. Out of boredom at first. Then, kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my routine. I drank less, slept better, and
Okay,
it just
but
made
for
me
him,
feel in control of my life, you know?
I get
I
you.
get you. Now that you told me the whole story. Thanks. You know,
It's rebellion, right?
maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety.
I need
I'd
to make a
probably
gym.
sleep better, feel more like me. Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here?
I could try.
I could try. Really? Thanks, bro. I knew I could confide in you.
Feeling alright?
Hey, you feeling all right? Honestly, been better. Yeah. I need to replenish my electrolytes. Would be easier if we had any isotonics left in the storage room. Someone must have got to them first.
Later. Okay, how
Hey.
are you feeling?
You feeling all right? Yep, yeah. Just a little dizzy after last night. I don't think I ate enough fatty foods. Not that we have any in here. Could have made more pierogi. I have some comments about your mining technique. My what? You're fast, but I think you could be even faster if you change the interval ratio to... Bro, bug off.
Yeah, science. Refinery here. Scientist. Out on, okay. Scientist, what about you? How do you
Hey.
feel?
You feeling all right? I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's
Okay.
exactly
Drink
what
too
I
much?
feared. This party was premature.
out.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here. We'll need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on. What is this? A new anomaly? All done. Should I take care of this now?
Okay. Good. Ready. Energy.
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
Yes, I know. There's. there. Boss. This side. Right. Let's go back to the base. Diamond. The outpost mine. Time bending
You're
anomaly.
never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time distorting anomaly?
Exactly.
How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation.
Mhm.
So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
Well, didn't have that time. I was busy discovering.
I guess I was too busy discovering it. Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it.
Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while...
All around you, time seemed to speed up?
Yeah.
on the blockers. Thank you
What
for
a
following.
discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
But I will
Huh.
lose more time.
Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks.
Examine our obstacle.
Hey, I took a closer look at our
What do we
obstacle.
need to do with it?
It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks.
Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval.
Yeah, it's so full of mysteries.
Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry.
I can take the pressure. Don't worry.
Exciting.
But we can't expect to deal with a problem
Move
if we
pretty low
don't
for now.
understand it properly.
How do you suggest we go about it?
We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a
Okay.
canyon, right? So
Make it
maybe
fast.
a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map.
Okay,
Okay, that's great.
I'm on it.
I know where to go. More food. Gym. Okay. Motivation, rebellion down. Great. Okay, the miner still has some insecurity. Frustration. Okay. It looks good for now. Scanner. Test the radiation. You need it. It's still far away, that's great.
Want me to take a look there?
Malfunction. Dormitory. Shift. Okay. Okay, I think we saw something right there.
Whoa. This anomaly.
Okay, damage chip, great.
I haven't seen them behave like this.
This side. Charge. Come on. Great. Yeah. Doing that. Charges. Jump. I think I will be able to make.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
Okay, it's in the room.
Safer evacuation.
Nice. What now? What? Motor?
Hey, what's the matter?
I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too?
Have what?
A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach too. Ever since that damn party.
That's worrying.
That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now. Yeah. Got me thinking. Maybe the booze was spoiled? We never checked its expiry date. Could have mold in it or some bacteria.
Maybe. Just take it easy for now.
Okay, man. Just take it easy for now and don't forget to hydrate properly. Yeah. Don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
No. Okay, what's wrong with
I
dormitory?
heard something broke in the dormitory and you're not feeling well. Yeah, man. There are simpler ways to kill a man quietly, you know.
Okay,
What do you mean?
happened there?
The AC started spitting smoke. You could have fixed it earlier.
He's corporate junk.
Oh, what a piece of junk. Ally Corp sure skimped on the equipment. What did you expect? Of course they skimped on everything they could.
Graphic sensor. Great. Let's make it fun. I should have made it clean. Maybe first we do one. Almost like me. Never been better. Look at her, so happy about her promotion and the partner already. Things are happening for her fun. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, you know that. But so what? She's happy and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition over sovereignty. Baker, told him she wanted to go somehow. Put her work to the test in spade. But she can. You will have to do it for her. You are apprehensive, out of shape, and well, you would rather just stay at home. But it's so important to her. And you know you will do it. You will do anything to prove you. Okay. Alright. Putting this one above. Still forgetting where everything is. 7 hours. So when I wake up, he will be here.
Saber evacuation function.
Maintenance. So go to the maintenance. Stand still far away. What's in
Supplies.
kitchen? Food, okay. Get the botanist. Hey man, can you
Hey,
hear
man.
me?
Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell?
Well. Hello to
Hello to
you.
you too. What?
Yeah, back in a moment.
Is this some kind of joke? Who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan. Jan Dolsky.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
Getting back.
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it?
Well,
mission?
I landed and then
We land?
created you. Things went sideways.
I'm
Let's go
afraid
with this one.
things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me. You. What about me? Are you... Are you...
I'm real and you are also real. Just as real as
just
you.
as real as you? Then, what's going on?
We found the
It's
Rapidium.
like we're alternative versions of the same person. Wow. But why is this happening?
I needed to multiply myself to
I
survive.
told you. Everyone died. Long story short, I needed to multiply myself to survive. That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Yes, that's thanks to Rapidium.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life. I'm not sure I understand. You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there. Sure. Yeah, mission logs. Why not? Hey, wait. If all this is... If I am... I mean... What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
She's on Earth and we need to figure out
She's
how
on
to
Earth,
get
and
there.
we need to figure out how to get there. Okay. Okay. What do you want from me? We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do. I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that.
Well, you need to.
Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest
Rest
of
of
the
you?
crew, and let's talk again in a while. Yeah. I'll see you around.
Botanist. Botanist is for kitchen. Okay, someone killed.
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything.
Okay,
Wait.
that's not good.
What the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone.
But why should
Molly's gone.
okay, if it happened to Molly, it may happen to the altars too.
What? But why? I mean, no, that's not possible. She was
There was never any problem with her.
I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff. That's just unthinkable. Such an innocent little being.
Yeah, poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium.
Now it's just us.
Now they will get an anxiety if it happens to them. Let's honor her with a moment of
She
silence.
was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with
She
a
got
moment's
poisoned by
silence.
someone?
Here, here.
Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen, the place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination. He called her by her name. And he does have a point.
Shouldn't we be worried about the contamination that might have ended her?
Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time. Molly's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived. In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her
Is
with
right in
honors.
snoring?
You know what's the best thing about sheep? They're humble and simple. I don't think Molly would want us to make a fuss over her. I can tell you how I like to go, with fireworks.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
Let's try taking her back to Earth.
Let's pack her up for the journey home and see if any of us make it. No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Okay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being,
Okay,
and
so
her cause of death is
we need to
unknown.
check why she died.
We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves.
Well. Okay, let's
And
do
it's
it.
a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out.
All right. I won't argue with procedures.
Okay, new research. One, oh, great. Metals conversion. Metals, okay. Mineral. Another base expansion. Unknown technology here. Personal cabinet. Okay. Efficient. Oh. Okay, I need this. Keep out upstairs. Upgrade. And cheaper climbing. And I need to do side upgrade. Dodge. And minerals.
Hey, lend me your ear. There's something I want to share.
Okay. You want
Something
spoon?
you wanted to discuss? Yeah.
I know you have a lot to manage, but I thought you wanted to help me out with the exercise equipment.
Yes.
Any chance you could take care of it soon?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'll see to it ASAP. Thanks. It really means a lot to me.
Don't want a rebellion.
Saber evacuation functioning. To the Saber evacuation.
Refiner. Here you
I
have
have
the
something for
dumbbells.
you. The exercise equipment you asked for. Awesome, man! I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out.
Security, anxiety, boredom, and gloom. Greenhouse. Stop you now. Giving the-
Hey,
okay.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I hope this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Elena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift.
Now. Yes, auto refiner. Food first. Let's go find some more. Um, Yes, I'm going to my things. This way. Where? Okay.
Saber evacuation functioning.
answer. What about Molly? Did you
Hey,
find
you
anything?
done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death?
Yes and no. Don't you just love science?
Okay,
I
so
know
what
the
did you
direct
find out?
cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning.
No?
No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
What? Why?
That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort.
Okay, that's not good knowledge. Are you talking about a tumor?
Are you talking about a brain tumor?
I don't know.
Jan,
I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on.
maybe we should
inform her.
report this back to Earth.
Have you heard from anyone since we stopped?
No.
Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data.
Such as?
Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interim. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand?
Okay, that's
We
possible.
have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses.
Viruses? What are you saying?
We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep.
Yes.
And we were right to listen to him.
Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed?
MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that?
Okay,
Let's
I'll
do
take care of it right away.
Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
Say
I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and it seemed to have two cores inside. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
Yes, probably.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Great. Start climbing. And then base upgrade. Then put efficiency.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Okay.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Okay, why minor? Okay, what's wrong with you?
You're afraid. I can see that. Afraid? I'm not 6. Right. Still, I'd like to make sure you feel comfortable, so... What can I do? Well, since you're asking... Promise me you know what you're doing, as captain.
Yes, we are
Of course I
safe.
know what I'm doing. Just follow my lead and you'll be okay. Okay, man. I trust you.
That's great. Now go back to work. Okay. Food. Chinese refiner. Maintenance for now.
Saber evacuation function is
Producing things.
to the Saber evacuation.
Climb. Climb. Right there. Deposit of metal. That's good. Place quick.
Saber evacuation function.
Crystals and crystals.
Sure that the Saber base has
Wait, isn't it yet?
Hey, I'd like a word with you.
When I have time.
I'm done. Should I go there next? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Everything.
Saber evacuation functioning.
Okay. Need to make more radiation filters.
Saber evacuation.
Where was the metals? Metals. Here, operator pipeline. The rogue, okay. Technician is angry, why? Okay. Okay. Check it. Hyper climbing. 5% fast. Workshop. Thanks, mineral outpost.
Evacuation functionality then.
More.
To the Saber evacuation functionality then.
More metal. 8 metals, 60 minerals.
To the Saber evacuation functionality then.
The energy gate.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
back in normal. Okay, back. Base. What I missed? What can you tell me now?
Hey, you wanted to talk about something? Yeah. Remember when I asked if you missed Helena? Yeah.
You haven't.
Well, I've been talking to the others, and it seems she's not that present in our other life paths.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
what exactly is your situation with her?
We broke up.
We were married, just like you and her, but at some point, things got complicated. And, wow. You're so cool about it. The irony. The only one of us who can really be with her doesn't care.
I do care.
I do care. Apparently, wasn't enough. You kept her. How did you do it? Well, we had our ups and downs too, and it wasn't always easy. But it's all about setting your priorities. You want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in it. Show you're willing to make sacrifices, and most importantly, never, ever stop paying attention.
I'm not afraid of hard
Not
work.
afraid of hard work? That's a start. Yeah. And she called me, so it must mean she cares too, right? What? You're in touch with her here? That's an overstatement. I talked to her twice, and it just got worse. So, she knows about us? The whole altar situation?
Not yet.
No, of course not. You lied to her? The only person who ever really understood you?
Okay, she wouldn't understand.
She wouldn't understand this. Trust me. She's pissed at me for even going on this mission. Why? I don't know. You tell me if you know her so well. Why should I help you? This whole situation is dreadful enough for me. I think I need to set my mind on something else. I'll see you around.
Okay.
Mission functionality then.
Right. skip, and I'm going to end for today. Still far away, okay. Okay. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again probably tomorrow, so see ya.